hurt, Jim. They hurt.
I think we all know words.
Hey man, bud, we're live. What's up, Misa?
What's up?
I'm trying to get better at transitioning into it, but because I do like when we have the banter going still, but it's good.
Yeah,
but now
it's just funny because we're talking about like what we were talking about, and then the game starts.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
I mean
what's
that
up,
could
everybody?
inspire the story. Yeah. What's up, Misa?
Yeah.
Our guest today is Donny Riedel. What's up, Donny?
Yay! What's up, Donny?
Yay. How's it going, everybody?
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. We were
Donny's
just
in New
talking
York
about
right now.
Krav Maga and fake kung fu schools. You know, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, and how he just moved from Michigan to New York shortly before all this went down.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect time to move. Perfect time to move. I mean, it was interesting. Did any of you guys... So, like, I got really, really sick. Do you know anybody that got really, really sick in, like, January? Because I got really sick in January. And I was
my sister got the flu twice in January.
Yeah. And it's just like, I've been sick the whole time, and now I'm not sick, but everybody else is sick.
Oh,
It's frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, I got sick like toward the end of March, but I don't think it was COVID. But who knows? You know, I heard so many stories like that, but it wasn't really sick. It was just a little sick.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been fine. I think I normally get sick during the transition, so I think I got sick during the fall and then was out for like a day or two.
I felt like I was getting sick, but it was probably just in my head.
Yeah, that's true too. When the shutdown began, I definitely had a psychosomatic like, oh, I'm coughing, I got COVID.
Oh, I have those all the time. Like my nose was a little stuffy this morning. I'm like, I have it. Even though I haven't gone anywhere.
He's in New York City.
New York City.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Astoria, Queens. Queens was the hardest hit borough, but Astoria was the least hit part of Queens.
Okay.
Right.
So it's a good place to be in terms of being in Queens, I guess.
Misa lives in London.
Oh, wow.
Our viewer that asked. You can. I don't know if you're watching. You can watch on twitch.tv/AiPD while this is going on if you want to see like all our faces and stuff.
And see the comments.
Both.
Twitch.
Just on any browser, yeah. Twitch.tv/AiPD.
And then just make sure to mute it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it doesn't loop.
Dude, sweet.
Yeah. Do we want to get started on a character here? Donny, you got something?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, great.
I just typed that into the investigations.
Yeah. Exclamation next, and then you are...
Exclamation next.
I hope he's doing a fake martial artist.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have.
That'll be our next one.
The night is young.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nisa says I'm English, so I know about 4 states. Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. I only know... I don't know any.
I only know about Wales, the Dover Cliffs.
Okay, that's not a...
Or the White Cliffs.
Yep.
Liverpool. Did I say Wales?
Yep. Did you say Scotland?
East End.
I'm talking United Kingdom.
Ireland.
Jingle Buffalo Elf from the American Southwest.
Okay.
I like this already.
Yeah. What's Jingle Buffalo Elf up to?
Yeah, what's the situation? You have a sitch or...
Oh, well, he's he
Type it in.
Type it in. Yes.
Yeah.
Surprise us.
The beautiful Southwest.
Yeah.
Yes. That's where they shot Breaking Bad.
Yeah, Jingle Buffalo Elf is either like selling drugs or doing drugs in one manner or the other. American Southwest.
I don't know. I thought he was like a Native American.
That could be too. That could be.
That's what I thought too.
A modern
Navajo.
A modern Native American.
It's like a combination, like a Native American elf.
Yeah.
There's a lot of possibilities already with the story.
Or he's a Wall Street attorney, just living in the Southwest.
Oh yeah, who's that one guy? Alan.
You are. Sorry, my tense was wrong. I did the wrong tense.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah.
That's fine.
It's fine.
It's pretty forgiving. The
You
AI.
Jingle is currently stuck in a snake hole trying to sing his way out of it.
Okay, okay.
Greater than you try singing, you decide you'd rather not just stay here and die, so you start singing your song.
Yes.
I'm an elf from the American Southwest. I have no name, no home, no family, but my song has always been sung.
Oh, wow, that got pretty deep at the end there. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's generations deep.
It is pretty spiritual.
Yeah, yeah.
Very literally. Very literary. Okay. And literally.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like Jingle, with that beat, he could have charmed the snake. Yeah.
That's his power.
That's his power.
His superpower. Hey, Besh.
Hey, Bish.
I live in Hawaii. I bet he didn't even hear that state. That's one of the lesser known states in America, for sure. Like Iowa, everybody in the world knows Iowa. But Hawaii?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Sound the same.
Mm-hmm.
Iowa, Hawaii.
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 Ooh, that's a name. That's something.
Yeah. Put that in your back pocket for something.
Yeah, that's a good Reddit name. Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we got
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
yeah.
snake posse.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. We're in a snake pit, but no
You
snakes.
get the snakes to start singing along with you. Your song starts getting louder and more enthusiastic as they begin to follow your lead.
Sweet.
The snakes seem to be enjoying themselves too. They even start jumping around and making funny noises. Oh
Okay.
yeah, we're going to make them sing their song. The snakes begin to dance and act silly.
Oh,
All right.
that's nice.
I
We're
like
the
it.
Pied Piper. Now we have to send the snakes into town with a note. Like, if a golden retriever found a boy at a well, it would be very easy. But I feel like people are gonna fear the snakes, so.
Here, how about
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah, my friend who lived in Hawaii was in the Navy.
Yeah,
But-
my brother-in-law, who was a Marine.
You ask the snakes in song to carry you
was
out of the
stationed in
pit,
Hawaii.
and they oblige. You then ask if they want to come with you. They agree, and you take them all back to the surface where you land.
The surface.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun, you say as you walk away. The next day you wake up and find yourself on the surface again. The sun
surface.
shines brightly upon you, and you feel refreshed.
Have we been on that hole so long we consider it our home?
Or is this like a subterranean world reality that we live in? Like, remember the Time Machine? I think that was it.
On the surface again. Yeah, we were in the snake hole.
Snakes
Yeah.
equals dicks. It could be.
Snakes equal dicks. It's philosophical.
Find some steel stacks.
Slee stacks.
What? Slee stacks? What's that?
Ah, shit, I don't remember.
These stacks are from the show. The
Land of the Lost?
Howdy doody?
Alien. Yeah, Land of the Lost.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That's what I meant.
Okay, I got something.
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it. Alright. We could have gone one way, the snakes could have killed us in the hole, but now they're our best friends and
Yeah, it's the power of song.
they have some loyalty, yeah.
Yeah.
You take off all of your clothes and command the snakes to wrap themselves around your body and make a living snake suit.
Hell yeah.
Now we can go home. You think to yourself, the rest of your life is a happy one.
Well, that's
Okay.
awesome.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that's the whole story arc.
Yeah.
It could be. No, I think we.
The AI,
Did it.
yeah, the AI will try and end stories or kill us off, but we find ways to resist.
Yeah.
But sometimes we
Forget.
accept our death. Yeah.
Despite this being a snake story, I think this story has more legs.
Yeah.
But,
Whoa.
Hey,
Whoa,
hey,
nice.
hey,
Mhm.
hey. Okay. I got this.
Guys, my crazy uncle was stationed in Hawaii, and he was a mail delivery person in the military.
Yeah.
And it was during Vietnam, and he tells everyone he was in Vietnam.
Is that why he's crazy, or is that are there other things?
And he went AWOL.
He went AWOL in Hawaii during Vietnam? Oh my god.
Yeah.
You walk into the city, everyone is enamored with your snake suit. You are quickly becoming a local celebrity.
Here we go. Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Here, I have something if nobody else does.
I feel like the computer quit on us.
Sometimes,
Okay.
sometimes.
It's
It's like, hey, I said it was a happy ending, okay? I ain't coming up with no more story.
We're like that 6-year-old kid is like, then what? And
then what?
And then what?
Yeah.
And then what?
That's pretty much every episode, yeah. I feel like there's gotta be one. The
You
mayor or
enter
something.
the snakes in a singing competition.
Oh, okay.
Your main competition is 3 singing chipmunks.
Uh-oh.
The snakes are very hungry.
Oh no! Oh, okay. What the heck?
Did it quit on us?
No.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
I have a tendency to knock out the AI. Jim has a tendency for the AI to kill us when he writes something, even if it's like innocuous.
Right. I think one time I wrote, "You get a tattoo,"
Yeah.
and then
It's
I get
like,
hit by
you
a
die.
bus and died or something. Yeah.
Misa says the audio keeps cutting out.
Oh no!
All of our audio or just individuals? Misa / tech support.
Well, it
Yeah.
sounds fine on this end, so it's probably like Jason's stream cutting it out. So,
Possibly.
Yeah, I like how you immediately blame Jason.
Yeah.
but
Let me mute this, and I'm going to listen to
Yeah,
our
let's
stream
go.
for a second.
Let's blame Jason. I like that.
Yeah.
all right, fine. You guys can blame me. I'll take responsibility.
Oh, it's Jim's fault.
The snakes eat the chipmunks. They were the mayor's prized pets. He vows to devote his entire life to making yours a living hell. You are never seen or
There we
heard
go.
from again.
Oh my god, the mayor
Okay.
made us disappear forever. I think we're back in the hole. He just put us right back
Yeah,
where
back
we
in
came
the
from.
snake.
Back in the snake hole you go. Alright, we can start a new story. I feel like unless you break us out of the sleep a little bit more.
Let's go ahead and start a new one. I think. Yeah.
Okay. I think the AI has had enough of the snake story. This AI probably hates snakes secretly.
Yeah.
You got another character, Donny?
Yeah, go for it if you do.
Let's think.
Jingle the Elf was a good one.
Yeah.
Jingle Buffalo Elf.
I wish we would have gotten to explore like the American Southwestern aspects of that elf's life, but it's okay. Let's do something.
Beautiful country.
Yeah, the key to this game is don't get attached.
Yeah.
Things will change, turn on a dime.
Yeah. We have had characters die after the initial prompt. So.
Yes, that's happened where I don't know if I have the record or what. But
Mandy the elf.
By the way, I switched over to the stream and it was a little scratchy, but I could hear everything.
Okay.
Jim seemed a little scratchy, but that might have just been right one sentence. I don't know. I think it was because Jim blamed Jason. The streamer punished him.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the word I'm looking for?
There you go. That'll fix everything too.
Gargantuan.
Oh, that's right.
Leslie Harpo. Okay.
Krav Maga salesperson.
All right.
I love this already. It's like working at a gym, but you're selling Krav Maga.
Now, Leslie, is that a guy's name or a woman's name? It's one of those ambiguous.
It's ambiguous.
Yeah, it could be either.
It's like Lauren, yeah.
All right, we'll just let the computer decide.
Yeah.
What's Leslie up to? Probably in the middle of a sales pitch to a company, being like, listen, I know this is just a paper company, but you never know when international terrorists are going to break in. and you need to learn how to defend yourself.
Yeah, I feel like Krav Maga would be a good like corporate team building thing.
Yeah.
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 I feel like
I'm gonna.
I feel like the only way to sell it would be to beat someone in a fight.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've heard it's rated one of the more effective martial arts forms.
Yeah.
Because it was designed basically to like cut out all the nonsense and just like
Yeah.
like if you're like Donnie said, just like
Just scrap.
yeah, go for the jugular. There's no honor. Well, I mean not
And
no
then run
honor,
away.
but it's like ball attacks are accepted.
Balls and jugular punches only.
Yeah, go right for the ovaries.
It's all nuts and throats.
Sell your
Yep.
body as a product. Well, that's kind of what we are doing, in a way.
Yeah, right now we're not even talking about the game.
Is it a martial art? Yeah, it's a Israeli special forces or something, right? Like that's their go-to.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I think
it's
if you're in the
it's-
army,
yeah.
Oh yeah, the army too.
I think every able-bodied person has to serve for 2 years or something like that, maybe more.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's 2 or something.
Okay.
You infiltrate a morning Walmart hype meeting and kick Lauren in the crud. You wake up
I
to
think I'll
find
get that.
yourself at the meeting spot of your choice. A large warehouse with a big sign that says Hype Warehouse.
Hype where?
The place is empty except for you and several other people who look like they just woke up from their nap.
They
There is
did.
a table with food on it, but no one notices you as you take a seat.
Yeah, Hype Warehouse is amazing.
Yeah. I could imagine totally that Walmart has a section like like Hype Warehouse.
Yeah,
That's
they
like their
absolutely
media.
do.
Mhm.
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
like
like
Walmart and Moose Jaw and
they force the hypeness though, so everyone resents it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're like, oh great. All right.
It's like every sales meeting. They just hype. They go, "Hey, everybody, we gotta make this much money today." You go, "It doesn't help me."
What's
Yeah.
the name of the family that owns Walmart?
The Waltons,
The Waltons.
founded by Sam Walton of Sam's Club fame.
is that real? Is that true?
That's true.
I'm willing to believe it. Oh, cool.
Yeah, Walmart owns Sam's Club. They're among the richest
You
individuals
challenge
in
the
the
Waltons
U.S.
to fight you in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
They say no way, so you
Damn.
decide to do it the
Aw.
easy way by throwing rocks at them.
All right, I'm gonna fight you somehow. Oh great.
Yeah.
Oh, great, Lisa.
We're gonna do it the hard way or the easy way.
We will not fight you hand to hand. Okay. No problem then. Hope you like rocks.
Krav Maga, and then throw rocks.
Yeah. Rock Maga.
Rock like
Mhm.
Mr. and Mrs. Walmart.
Oh, that's a time-tested improv technique.
Mm-hmm.
When you're talking about a company, just call them like Mr. C. Like, oh,
Hello,
it's
Mr.
Mr.
Target.
CVS, the founder. Yeah.
Mr.
It's Mr. Yeah. It's Mr. Donuts, the
Depot.
founder. Yeah. It's Mr. Krispy Kreme.
Tim Apple.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh,
Ah.
interesting.
Nice.
You find
This
a
is-
rock that looks
yeah.
like Abraham Lincoln, and before
Sending a
you throw
message,
it at
literally.
Sam, you say, "Abe would like you to know that freedom isn't free."
Uh-huh.
The rock hits Sam right in the face, and he falls
Oh.
backwards.
Oh,
He then
yeah.
grabs his face mask and throws it. It hits you in the chest, and you fall back and hit your head on the
two
floor.
fallbacks.
Oh. Wow. A double fallback. I've never seen that. Did you explain the categories to
I
Donnie?
did not. Donnie, we track a bunch of things that happen in our adventures. We track kills,
Okay.
deaths, whoopee switches sex, falling
Cool.
backwards, men in black, and wholesomes. So when we have a happily
Cool.
ever after. Why does Sam Walton have a face mask? Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, well, he has everything.
If you're a billionaire, though, everybody's got a face mask.
Yeah, especially when you're dealing with the riffraff at your stores.
Yeah. He's just always secretly wearing it behind like 2 inches of concealer.
Yeah, kind of like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
That's really why Darth Vader, so employees wouldn't throw things at him.
Ah, here we go.
Oh.
Little Home Alone prank here.
Yeah.
You grab a bottle of vegetable oil from the shelf and spray all over the concrete floor to make it super slippery. Then you pick up some more bottles of oil and start mixing them together.
Oh.
Hey guys, I think we should change this meeting location to the garage. You say.
Wow.
Are we trying to trick everyone to walk over?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll walk to the garage. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! You killed the walnuts in a slip and fall accident.
I'd love it because this is turning into slapstick, which Harpo marks is a
Yeah,
slapstick
that's
comedian.
true.
Yeah,
so
it's like
true.
Three Stooges.
It fits. It fits.
Damn it. I've misspelled
You watch
it.
the Waltons slip and face in the oil. They try to get out of the oil, but can't.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it worked.
They're trapped. We got them right where we want them. Misa, Mr.
This is
Pornhub
how I-
tells it again. Go ahead, Donnie.
This is how I start all of my sales pitches in real life.
Yeah. You spray some oil on the floor.
I make
Throw
fools out of
rocks.
the people
Yeah.
I sell to. Yeah.
This is where we present him with the contract.
This is the time right now.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll be $900.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
You throw a match in the oil, and as you
Whoa.
watch them burn, tell them they should have just bought the Krav Maga classes. Then
Sorry,
you put the
Walton.
fire out.
Oh, okay.
okay.
They didn't
Okay,
die.
that's-
They didn't die. We were just
That's
trying to-
responsible.
Yeah.
I
Although,
see.
how
I
the
got
hell do you put out an oil
I
fire?
got
Yeah. I guess Leslie Harpo does this often, so he just has his...
Leslie Harpo is a badass.
Yeah.
Of unknown gender, I think. I still don't know if it's a guy or girl, right?
We don't know.
You tell them that mercy is the #1 principle of Krav
Sounds about
Maga.
right.
I love my country. I'm proud to be an American. You shout. And now you are finished with your mission.
Okay.
Is that awesome?
This sounds like a true American story. This is like
Yeah.
this is a Chevy Chase National Lampoon movie.
Yeah. And I'm proud to be an American. Whoa, Jim.
Huh.
What was that? Did you just see that? We both started singing Proud to be American at the same time.
Oh.
That was insane. That was really insane. This game is creating some kind of group mind, I'm telling you. Oh, someone redeemed the name generator. Was that Misa?
Oh, yeah. Mr. Pornhub.
Oh,
Okay.
Mr. Pornhub. So that means the next character is named Mr. Pornhub.
Or
right?
we can put that guy
Or we
into
can put him in
this
this story.
You walk out of the Hype warehouse with an exclusive training contract to teach Walmart employees self-defense.
Hell yeah.
Greater than you next day. Wednesday, a loud noise shakes the house. What was that? You ask Leslie Harpo. He doesn't answer you.
Okay.
He
Whoa.
just puts down a bag full
Outer
of
boundary-
groceries and walks
outer boundary
towards the
experience.
window. It's a bomb going off outside.
Ooh.
All right, it's Mr.
So
Pornhub.
casual.
Well, I mean, it's not close by. It's like we can see it, but
Well, he said a bomb going off on side. That's pretty, sounds like it's
Yeah,
pretty
but-
close.
maybe like a mushroom cloud, in the distance.
Hmm.
The next city.
But it shakes the
You
house.
say, it's Mr. Pornhub. He's trying to kill us. Leslie Harpo turns around and starts screaming. Everyone else runs into the basement. Where's the safe room?
Oh my God.
Where's the gun safe? What are we gonna do? mr.pornhub.com has been making a lot of money lately. His site gets millions of visitors a day.
Oh,
He
wow.
needs to protect himself against those cyber criminals who steal his content.
Isn't everything free on Pornhub? Like, I don't
there's
know.
premium, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That gets you more
But
stuff.
it's people who are putting free content on Pornhub that's not free.
Also, Leslie Harpo
You know what I mean? It's
really
stealing it.
became a chicken during all this.
Yeah.
Maybe
what
because
the
he
heck?
realized Krav Maga can't beat a bomb.
You can't beat explosions, okay?
He's like,
Go to
where's
the
the safe
panic
room?
room."
Where's the gun safe? What are we going to do?
That's how you live.
Also, the AI is
Okay.
definitely like a capitalist. It's like, well, you got to.
I got it.
Okay.
He gets money from ads, yeah.
I know, Misa. Hey, Misa, how much how much can you make as a YouTube editor?
Oh, you're thinking about
You-
learning some more skills, Tony?
No, I'm thinking about paying someone to do the shit for me because I'm lazy.
Ah,
I'm not really gonna pay anyone, but I'm just curious as to how much it costs.
yeah.
What YouTube stuff do you do?
No, Misa is a editor for a YouTuber.
Yeah, but Tony, what kind of YouTube stuff do you want to do?
I want to edit together like movie clips and shit.
This has shattered my vision of Leslie Harper.
You
as
herd
Rex
everyone
Mundo
into the
from Golden
basement
Touch.
bunker and seal it behind you. Prepare for the next year in isolation in your bunker.
Oh, shit.
A few
Wow.
days later, mr.pornhub.com goes online again. This time he announces that he's not only coming to save America, but also Europe and China too. He has taken control of the internet. You don't
Oh.
understand why anyone would want to do such a thing. You just hope the rest of the world survives. You sit alone in your bunker.
So, is he like the evil person who claims to be the good person? You
Isn't
know?
that kind of all evil people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he fundamentally misunderstands the human condition, and he's assuming that the world was not well off while he was away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he says he's taking control of the internet, but he sort of controlled it already. I mean, like, who among us has not gone to Pornhub,
Yeah.
even for research purposes?
And how was he able to take it offline? He probably tried to give a Krav Maga class to Pornhub before he
Yeah.
went to the Walmart store.
Okay, I think I have something.
That's going to be
Yeah,
the
he's-
next
he's-
pandemic, is no internet pornography.
No, that will not. That
Someone
will
buys up all
last
the
through
domain names.
everything. So space and time. When infrastructure collapse and everything else, there will be online internet pornography.
It'll be the new currency.
Childish Gambino's going to buy up all the domain names.
Uh huh.
MrPornhub.com. I like how the
Yeah.
computer added the .com.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
.com.
realize you forgot to bring lube into the bunker, so you are forced to venture out into the real world. You vow to stop Mr. Pornhub.
Damn.
The
you.
end.
Oh, okay.
The end?
Come on. No, no,
The
no.
end.
Oh, shit.
No. We're vetoing that. The end.
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Misa. That's a good to know.
But that's British pounds.
Yeah, so it's like what is it, $1.50?
That's like $12,000.
That's not true. I like how you instantly had that number ready. I was like, wow.
I'm good at conversions.
Mm-hmm. Like converting truth to lies.
The worst is going to Vietnam when it's like $1 is like 100,000 dong.
Dong? That's the name of the currency?
Yeah. So
I
you're
don't know,
giving
man.
someone like 3,400,000
$3 million dong?
for a sandwich.
I
or
can't believe
something.
this has not become like a comedy subject before right now.
You leave the bunker and go to where Mr. Pornhub's main office is, the porn warehouse.
Hmm.
You see him there, sitting in front of his computer. He smiles at you and waves. Then he begins typing furiously at his keyboard. After about 10 minutes, he stops typing altogether. "Fuck me," he says.
Oh.
"This is a joke." You approach him. "Mr. Pornhub, what are you doing?" He pauses.
We might have to next this, yeah.
Yeah. If you type just next in there, then the AI will continue the story, Donnie.
Okay.
After about 10 minutes, he said, "Fuck me."
Mr. Pornhub.com, what are you doing?
You
He seems like he
continue.
expected
Why
us.
did you destroy our economy? mr.pornhub.com looks at you. I didn't destroy the economy. You point to the screen. I rebuilt it. mr.pornhub.com stares blankly at the screen. How do you even do that? I am a god. You yell. He laughs. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, he's like, "Are you delusional, dude? What are you talking about?"
It's such genuine dialogue.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, fuck you.
I didn't destroy the economy.
Yeah.
I rebuilt it.
Misa, you work at...
This is just-
Go ahead.
This is just what happens when two white men get into a room together.
Yeah. Every time.
This is the same conversation they have.
Yeah.
I am a god! Okay.
Let's see.
I got it. That's the
Oh,
only thing that makes
Misa...
sense.
Misa works at Starbucks. Hey, Misa, does Starbucks pay for you to go to college in the UK too? If you want. I know you don't go, but...
I heard the Starbucks is really like treating their employees well during this time.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah?
What I heard.
Oh, you're
Yeah, I heard
Misa's an assistant manager.
Oh, no
You
way.
challenge Mr. Pornhub to hand-to-hand combat. mr.pornhub.com is silent for a moment.
Oh.
I love that they
Hand-to-hand
added that.
combat? He asks. Yes, I will defeat you. Very well, you say.
Oh.
But if you win, I will give you everything.
Oh.
He nods. Okay then, I accept.
Yes!
You begin fighting.
Shit.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Yeah.
No.
Another next? Or do we take fate into our
I
own
think
hands?
Donnie has something.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah, good luck.
When Mr. Pornhub says hand-to-hand combat, you better be careful.
Yeah, exactly. One of his hands is much stronger than the other.
Yeah. I challenge you to a jack-off.
Hand to
That's where
what?
the term
Yeah.
comes from.
This might turn
It's
into a
immediate-
whoopee at any time here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool.
dang,
You're being
nice.
Misa's being paid fully during this. That's
Hey.
amazing. See, corporations are our friends, and they'll take care of us in tough times, guys.
Mm.
That's why we don't need universal health care.
Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a hard punch.
Ouch!
I love
Find
that in
your way out of this
MMA.
one,
The
computer.
spinning elbow knockout is
You
my
lead
favorite
with a
MMA
spinning
move.
elbow and hurt his chin so bad he says, ouch my chin. You land a punch to his jaw and break it.
Oh!
You finish him off by crushing his skull with your fist.
Oh!
Afterwards, you return home and tell Leslie Harpo the good news. Well, I guess you won, he says. And you were right, I shouldn't have gone into business with Mr. Pornhub. You shrug and walk away.
Whoa.
Wow.
That's a pretty badass ending. It's not
Yeah.
wholesome, but it's sweet.
That does sound like the end of like an action movie. Like, you were right. I shouldn't have gone into business with this person. Then you shrug and walk away.
Like
Setting
a
up the
Steven
sequel.
Seagal movie.
Yeah, we don't have NHS in the U.S., Misa. We have Medicare and Medicaid, which is not for everybody. You have to qualify. Like, you have to be old enough or sick enough to get it, or poor enough.
Yeah, if you have no kids, if you make under $17,000 a year, I think is the cap, and then it's like let's talk about Medicare.
We're supposed to be
You
having
go
fun.
to sleep and merge with your corporeal body, Leslie Harpo. The next morning, you wake up in the bunker. The door is open and you hear noises coming from outside. You rush outside and see two men dressed in military uniforms holding guns pointing at you.
Whoa.
They point their weapons at you and say, "We're taking you to prison for life."
Whoa!
You scream and run away, but the men catch up to you.
Shoot.
The government? I thought it was going to be Ben in Black for a second. I had my hopes up.
Yeah.
The army,
The
man.
Illuminati.
Mr. Pornhub had high connections, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who actually owns Pornhub. What's actually? I wonder.
Probably Walmart or Starbucks or something.
I've read that like one company owns like all the major porn sites.
You offer them a discounted membership at your gym that is for today only.
Always a
They
sale.
decline. I'll take care of you myself. One of them shouts and shoots you in the head.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wait.
Also, I forgot to track a kill for
I got it.
Mr. Pornhub.
Okay.
Alright, doesn't mean we're dead. We've been shot in the head before and have come back. There you go.
Oh, okay.
It
You dodge the
grazes
bullet like
our
in the
ear.
Matrix. You die.
Ah, Jim.
Another thing that happens, Donnie, is Jim remarkably kills us with innocuous prompts.
I'm dying.
It just loves to kill Jim. I'm telling you.
Oh, that was
But
amazing. Donald
I
Trump
told
on
him we
Pornhub, he
obviously
wishes.
don't die.
Yeah.
Donald Trump owns Pornhub.
No.
That would never escape notice. Yeah, that's a good question. I bet the people that own it like have like they're not public about it.
Yeah. Understandable.
It's probably like an investment group or something.
Yeah. A hedge fund or an edge fund. That's a masturbation
You die
joke,
like
guys.
a 23-year-old sad boy at a comedy club. Not die like your soul ends. Your soul dies.
Okay.
Oh, that's too close to home.
Your soul dies.
Shit.
Does that count as another death? And thanks, Spiden, for the follow.
That's just
Yeah,
like a
thank you.
reaffirming. This is the computer saying, no, you can't come back. Your
Yeah.
soul is done.
I'll track the soul death as a separate death.
I'm dying.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's do
Alright.
one last character here.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Sweet.
maybe two short
Two, yeah.
characters.
Like
You never
some
know.
of them, we've had a quick one and a long one, so.
Yeah. Donnie, you got something? Or chat? If anybody's got something from chat?
Yes, somebody else go. Somebody else create.
Jim
Okay.
Kill
I
should
agree.
be on
We
the
should have
counter.
a gym. We should have a gym kill counter.
Yes, we definitely should.
Yeah.
But then that would just be all the kills. Or all the
Does
deaths.
anyone have a-
Jim
Does anyone else
Jim
have
Dot.
a
Yeah, Jim
character, or
You got one, Tony?
I'll try something.
Alright, yeah, go for it. Oh, Brick Hardtack, Ace Detective. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I like
you
that.
Got it. Yeah.
Is hardtack like the stuff that old people used to chew? Like that used to be like candy in the 30s?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was what sailors ate. It was like this like stuff that
Yeah, it was like
wouldn't
an
go
army
bad.
rations.
Yeah,
There
army
it is.
ration.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess, but when in the Depression, old people ate it as candy. I just
Okay.
made that part up.
Yeah.
What's something special about Brick?
Let's see.
What's
You
something only Brick can
can break stuff with his face because it's so
do?
strong.
Oh, okay.
You got that, Tony?
Yep. He can break. Who's mowing their lawn now?
Oh, yeah. Someone was mowing their
My
lawn at
neighbor.
11:30. I was like,
Oh my God.
what in the world are you doing?
You're trying to get all their snow off their lawn.
Yeah. I put my snowblower in the back of my garage. Might as well use my lawnmower.
It is still snowing outside.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It snowed here. It snowed in New York once. It snowed once in January, and it was like less than an inch.
Half Italian, half Brick. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
What's Brick up to right now?
Let's see.
It's
Okay, I got it.
like the thing.
You're investigating a hot naked woman at a gym. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there, Jason.
We'll get there.
The computer seems to like these private detective stories.
Yeah. Any of like the default prompts, I feel like it has a lot more to go off of. So like fantasies, mysteries, apocalypse, and zombie stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Ah, okay. Alright, a noirish
You, a
start.
mysterious woman, enters his office.
Okay.
She has legs from here till next week. Look like trouble, but you love trouble. You have a lot of it in your life. You just don't give a shit about the consequences.
Oh.
You just want to be free. You will do anything for that freedom. And you will get it if you follow me.
Oh, okay.
Whew.
Wow.
Is that what she's saying?
You're a loose cannon, beautiful lady. Shoot at the
I
ground.
don't know. How do we? How does one talk to a beautiful lady? I'm not. I'm not sure.
I'll follow you out of here, but you gotta buy all the drinks for the night. The end. Yeah.
The end.
I will at most split the tab. Yeah.
Yeah. Dutch treat, baby.
Okay.
She leans in and kisses you on the cheek. Good luck. Thanks, you say, and then you leave. The next day, you wake up and go back to work. It's not as exciting as the first time, but you still feel good about yourself.
Okay.
That's so funny. That's exactly how I would have handled it.
Okay, let's try this again.
Yeah.
Is the lawn mowing sound too loud on the
No, I
screen?
can't hear it at all.
Okay, good. Because my neighbors are cool enough that I was like, hey, could you not do it? They probably would not stop.
You should just yell at them.
Mm-hmm. Like, hey, we're trying to do streams with dick jokes. Come on.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tony.
Okay, Jason's got something real good here.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it.
It's a direction.
All right.
Drink bourbon and think how you've been out of work for 12 years.
Oh, wow.
See the
Yeah.
lady sitting in your office. What the fuck? I was here to tell you about a case and you left? Is this normally how you do business? As she starts undressing. Rather than you say, no. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I cannot help you. This is my last case of the year. There won't be any more opportunities for me at all. Please find another detective. The
Oh.
woman looks disappointed. But I thought you were going to retire soon.
We don't want to throw our numbers off because that'll affect our bonus.
Yeah. Our bonus.
Bonus.
Well, yeah, we still don't know what she wants.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to ask her that.
Yeah. Or just play. Yeah. Come up with some.
So we're just trying not to get killed before we retire.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Hey,
like
listen.
Danny Glover.
I'm done. I only find missing cats and help old ladies not get scammed. Okay, alright, yeah. Throw it down. I'll take the case.
Yeah.
Boom. You've
You
convinced me with
say,
your
I'll
stripping.
take the case. Tell me what you need me to do. The woman sits down and says, it's really not that bad. Just needs some cleaning up around the edges. We have to find out who killed that man. Who knows, maybe we can even catch him red-handed. You think for a moment. Well, I suppose you're right. So when do we start?
I guess right now, yeah. It's nothing. Just gotta clean up around the edges. Find
Yeah.
the murderer
Who's that? What are you, a barber? Let's see.
that killed the man that was my husband. Alright. Alright. You die.
I know. I
You
feel like
ask her
it's...
for more details and backstory. She tells you that they will start tomorrow morning. She doesn't know where exactly they should look or how long it would take them to clean everything up.
Oh.
They could search
oh,
through
that's
old
suspicious.
files and old pictures. Or they could try to track someone down by their voice. You say, how do we know that person isn't lying about being somewhere else?
That's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
this
sure
is
they're
what
dead?
a detective would ask.
Yeah.
Pretty vague.
How do we do it?
Try to track someone down by their voice.
Yeah.
Like a game of Marco Polo.
Okay, I got it.
Murder. I'm imagining the story in black and white, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm thinking of that movie like Sin City.
Oh, yeah? Okay. That's very stylized.
Yeah, I mean,
Some of Jessica Alba's finest acting.
was she in that? I forgot.
She was in one of them. I think she was in it.
Pepe Sylvia. Make a conspiracy board. Okay. Yeah.
She pulls out a picture of her husband, riddled with bullets, with a note for the coroner that says, "Yep, definitely dead," written above him. Then she asks you for more information and background. You explain that you are retired now and living alone. You mention that there is a murder case in your past and that you think you might know something about it. She asks you more questions and gives you more background. Then she goes into detail about the case and mentions that she thinks you may have been involved somehow.
Oh.
Ah!
Thinks we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could be a dirty cop.
Here.
Interesting.
Brick hardtack. What are you gonna do?
I got something. You got it, Tony?
Yeah.
Okay.
Break our desk in half with our face and be like, "How dare you accuse me of being a dirty
I forgot
cop?"
about that. That they're one redeeming quality.
Yeah, call up our old partner. That could be. We might have a, "Hey, it's time to come out of retirement." Oh, shit. The riddled with bullets killer is back. For one last case. Ah.
The lady notices your hand. It is red.
Uh-oh.
You hide it behind your back and suggest calling your old partner, who just retired yesterday. Afterwards, she leaves. You sit down and think about what happened. You wonder why the hell you did that. You decide to call Brick Hardtrack again. He
Oh, no.
answers. "Hello, Brick. What the hell happened?" You explain the whole situation. "Look, I didn't mean to hurt you. Brick interrupts you.
What a coincidence that our partner's name was Brick Hardtrack.
Yeah. Brick Hardtack and Brick Hard Track.
What a duo! They were a hero team up.
Yeah.
Ammo hype warehouse killer. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, go for it.
It's Brick and Brick again.
Yeah. Looks like the Brick Brothers are back in town.
The Brick Brothers. They're both private dicks.
You tell him to meet you at the warehouse down by the docks tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He agrees and hangs up.
Good.
Okay.
Like, all right. I think the AI really dislikes you on some level, Jim.
Thanks, yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Hardtrack, we meet again.
So we do, Mr. Hardtack.
Mm-hmm. Your brother is your twin, so switch places. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think
We're
he's related. I
You
think it's
show
just a
up
big
to the docks
coincidence.
with your car loaded
Yeah.
with weapons and ammo. Hard Track pulls up with a car loaded with ropes and explosives.
Rope.
He drives over to the warehouse while you jump out of your car and run towards the building. Hard Track grabs the rope hanging from the roof and begins climbing up the ladder. You grab the other rope and climb up after him. Hard Track climbs up the ladder and stops to talk to you. So, what are you doing here? I thought you retired.
This is quite the meeting. Instead of
Yeah.
just walking up to each other, we climb up onto the roof of a warehouse by, like, Batmaning up rope up and scaling the building. Yeah, President's physical fitness test. Yeah, we gotta make sure we're in shape. It's
Yeah.
brick, motherfucker. Yeah.
That's how I know you're my brother, because you can climb up a rope.
That is the best. Yeah. When you're two hard-nosed detectives, this is how you gotta go through life. Just constantly in action scenes.
Yeah, this
Even
is
when
like the
you're
president's physical fitness test, Bash. Now this has turned into like an 80s action movie.
Hell yeah.
You break one of the skylights with your face, then the both of you rappel down into the warehouse.
Okay.
You throw a flashbang grenade inside the room and see nothing happens.
Whoa.
You toss another one in front of the door and it opens. You run to the window and throw a Molotov cocktail inside.
Whoa.
Nothing happens either.
Whoa.
Finally,
Nothing
you throw a
happened.
couple of grenades outside. Nothing happens. Hard Track gets frustrated and yells, "Fuck this. I'm tired of fighting these fucking terrorists."
There's nobody here! It's an empty warehouse! I just wanted to meet you in a secluded
Here, I have
place!
something.
You went to the wrong address.
I thought I saw something in the shadows. No! I was just going, I was throwing stuff because you were throwing stuff. Oh! It's
Okay, what about outside? We'll throw the grenade outside.
it's the way it's Brick's way of working, yeah. Both of them.
And then we climbed all the way up on the roof and rappelled in.
Yeah. I think they were both forced to retire because they just keep taking stuff like this. Like, they're like, no, we asked you just to go question the bank teller about the robbery that happened yesterday. And you blew up the bank!
It's just domestic disputes and stuff. Why you guys get into them?
Why do you have a car full of ammo and guns?
Yeah.
There's a cat in the tree.
Terrorists. I'm sick of these goddamn terrorists.
Damn it. I fucked it up again.
That's okay.
Uh-oh, did I break
You
the
realize
cage?
what
No,
you
no.
thought was a warehouse is actually a boys and girls club.
We're
You find the children huddled in locker room, terrified. Sorry kids, you say, but you can't solve the cases without breaking some eggs. You walk out of the room and head to the bar. You order a drink and sit at the table.
A bar?
A young girl comes in and sits across from you. You notice that her
Milk
hair
bar.
is braided up in pigtails. Her
Oh,
name
no.
is Tanya. She smiles at you and
Yes.
says, "Hi, Brick. How are you?" You nod and reply, "Same as ever."
Shit.
Man, there's
Oh,
about
the old
20
girlfriend's rope.
No. Okay. This is like a daughter or a kid of somebody we saved.
But she could be like 35 and she's young compared to us. We're about to retire.
But they said a young girl in pigtails. So
Yeah,
that kind of gives you an idea.
Like,
we just blew
what's
up
your
Boys
name
and
from the
Girls Club.
Joker movie?
Oh, Harley Quinn?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. There's a Boys and Girls Club. You're such an optimist, Jim.
Well, their bodies are not what they used to be. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yushi asks, "You think you know your big Bart Herd Tuck?" You don't remember much except he used to live near you. Tanya says, "Oh yes, that guy. My dad worked for him. He had a little shop called the Redneck Riviera."
Oh.
Tanya continues on and says, "My dad used to hang out there too. But my mom wouldn't let him stay there anymore."
I think that's a clue. I think we gotta go to this redneck Riviera.
Yeah. Isn't that
Yeah,
that area where the Ozarks is? Isn't that what they call that? The Redneck Riviera?
Maybe.
I'm behind on that show, but I think they did say something like that.
All right, let's go check it out.
So
Yeah.
Bard, Herdtug, Brick, Hardtag,
Yeah.
and Brick, Hard Truck. Or Hard Truck.
Hard truck. We got like 12 hours before retirement.
Yeah.
It's like 24, the final episode. Oh, Mississippi Coast, Besh says. That's a Redneck Riviera.
Oh, okay.
You pay for her drink and tell Brick that you are heading to the Redneck Riviera. Greater than you go to the Redneck Riviera. Tanya seems very interested in your story. You figure if she wants to hear more, you better tell her. You walk over to the bar and say, "Hey, I want to get a drink with you guys. I got some stories to tell you guys that might interest you." The bartender is surprised. What?
I think we got a headbutt him. We'd be like, I don't repeat myself. There you go.
Okay, I got it.
That makes us just seem sad. We're like, hey, want to hear some old detective stories?
Yeah.
I was a big deal in this town once upon a time. You probably don't know that.
Yeah.
Where are rednecks from? Usually the southern United States, but they're sort of universal in America. In Michigan, they come from a place called Taylor.
Or northern Michigan. Reminisce about holding the key to the city long ago. Yeah, that's true.
Mm. Oh, this is getting into like a Chinatown situation.
Okay. I like it.
What happened?
Oh, it didn't say it?
Tanya listens intently as you recount the story. She nods along with you. Yeah, that's pretty cool, she says. I've heard these stories before. I'd like to hear yours, though, you add. You continue telling everyone about your first assignment. One day, you arrive at a small town. There's a local sheriff named Mr. Oh, what's next? I like that we said, I'd like to hear your story, and then we go on to tell another story about our first assignment.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Suddenly, Sheriff, you looks around. Holy shit, where the fuck did they come from? You look around to see several men dressed in black suits, men in black,
Yeah.
with masks covering most of their faces. They're all pointing guns at you and shouting unisons, back to back! This is amazing!
Oh, What? It says you're currently not in the voice channel?
Hold
What was
on.
that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. What's wrong with the bot? Oh, okay, it's reconnecting. Join again. There we go. Alright, we should be good now. Wow, yeah, these are organized criminals. Biggs, throw a flashbang. Yeah, now's the time we should... I didn't bring the rope. I didn't bring any guns. Oh, shit. We never have them when we need them.
Okay,
We're still telling stories, right?
No,
What happened?
people
well,
have
now
broken in.
story
yeah.
time's over. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was just like a...
Oh, also. I didn't play it. Oh, well.
Nothing?
Sheriff, you.
Did it drop out again?
Yeah. Alright.
Sometimes
I
the AI...
think it's back.
I don't...
No, keeps leaving, but... Okay, now it's back.
Try it? Alright, let me see if I give it something. Will it stay?
Of course.
After taking care of them, you take cover behind a nearby rock. Sheriff, he looks around and shouts, "Shit, this place is under siege." Yep. You look around and see several gunmen pointing guns at you. You quickly move away from the rocks and start running away. You make it to the edge of town before being shot in the lake. Wow!
Oh, no.
There's a lot of action. I wish it was being read out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, whatever. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting, so.
But that's good you changed it so you can join back so fast.
Mhm.
Before this would have been like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's an eternity in these modern times.
Sheriff, you arrested everyone from Abbott's sketch? Yeah.
Misa acrobat skills, like Adobe Acrobat? PDFs are a very secure document format. That's what PDF stands for, actually, portable document format.
Oh.
That might be not true.
Oh, well, you say
Yeah.
things so confidently, Tony, that I just...
Yeah, I learned it from improv. I'm just kidding, I could do that before.
Use acrobat skills.
Oh, I was right. Okay, it is portable document format. Yeah.
You pull yourself into the ditch on the side of the road where you find your lost acquaintance. Hardcore. Okay, hell yeah. Search for hardcore.
Oh, I wanted to hear the computer say his name.
Yeah, it's been gone for a while. He tells you how he's been trying to track you down since he found out you were gone. He then goes on to ask you what exactly happened to the rest of your team. You lie and say you don't know. He laughs and tells you he knows who all of them are, but they aren't going to kill you. He offers to help you out. I don't know if we can trust bun cake hardcore.
Okay, I guess.
Alright, go for it. Call your brick brother hard dick. Man, all these names are amazing.
Yeah.
Show him your leg is wounded and you can't walk anywhere else, friend.
Ah.
He takes you back to his trailer and shows you his motorcycle. You ride off together. You're left wondering what happened to the others. Wow, okay. Seems like a nice end, though. Yeah.
I like how he took that opportunity to like brag about his motorcycle.
Yeah. It's like, check this out.
Yeah, we just leave everybody dying in a ditch there.
So if he got married, his name would be Brick Hardtack hyphen Hardcore. All right. Well, that's probably a good place to stop, right? We're at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Unless you got a little epilogue here, we can swear vengeance on the gunman and say next time. That's a good one. Yeah. You got that, Jim? Or yeah, whatever you got. All
You
right.
drive off a cliff together.
Oh, there we go.
You never saw them again.
Okay.
That's like Thelma and Louise.
Okay.
Thelma and Louise did.
His body was never found.
And then I'll leave this for them. Credits, fade to black.
You
Yeah,
swear
that's for-
vengeance on the gunman and say next time.
No,
You
Later,
are now
Bash.
Brick Hardtrack, Ace.
Have a good weekend.
Bye, Bush. You are now Brick Hard Tech Ace Detective. All right, that's a good place to end.
Well,
Alright, I'm slowly figuring out how to fix this box. Or this
Love it.
bot. Thanks for joining us, Donny.
Yeah,
Thanks
that
for
was
having
great. Hope you had a good time, man.
This was so fun.
Yeah, that was quite the detective story we had to do.
Yeah, it's hard to explain, but once you get into it, it's
Right.
You know.
Yeah, it took me a second, but yeah, that was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me, everybody. That was great.
You got anything to plug, Donny? Any online stuff or shows you've been got coming up?
Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
Sure. I started a website to sell art prints. It's called donaldisanartist.com. Look at that. Follow at donaldisanartist on Instagram. You can look at my art and buy some prints on the website. The link is there. Hell yeah. It's
yeah.
new.
I'll plug that in chat there.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.